It's the Ravens and the Jaguars. Coming up next.
Smack dab in the middle of the 295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store. Push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
Opposite. Check.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Time to see this wide-open Baltimore offense go to work, and leading them, pretty darn good one, Lamar Jackson out of Louisville. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson, Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They go play action now. Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's the option going left on second down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Play action. It's Jackson. The connection made. It's Graham. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. They'll run with Dobbins. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. Now it's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Here's Jackson. Touchdown! Jimmy Graham. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. On first down, Lawrence. This will be caught inside the 10. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. Seven, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they go to work on a first and goal. Robinson. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. Robinson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So now it's third and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Badgley's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? Always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Ravens at 1-9 now on the year. And they come in after a win last week, and it had been some time since we've been able to say that. That broke a 9-game skid.
And how about that video we saw the celebration after the win last week? So many people called it relief. I think you and I saw joy in there, too. This team has really struggled to win one. They had the right to celebrate.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Play action. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
Being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they get it done a second time.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens ready to take over.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down, there's the option going left. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. On third down, Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Jackson on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Jackson will throw again. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And Graham on the ground. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Jackson to throw. The quick slant caught. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So that one a 13. Total. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks for... As always, as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter from the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jay Tufele in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return, here's Agnew. Gets around him. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They go play action now. Jackson steps away. And left side here, it's Graham. He's got some room to operate. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Steps away to his Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves. But with
nowhere to go here, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball.